Hello, everyone, and welcome to this episode of Daily Dose of Good News. I'm your host, Cyrus Webb. Glad you all could be with us. It is Tuesday, December the 2nd, and if you're looking for an example of what it means to live a life of service, I think you guys are going to really enjoy today's episode. On Wednesday, October the 29th, I had a chance to sit down with Mia Hollins-Martin. We met for the very first time that day. She helped us to break the Guinness World Record for most TV interviews in 12 hours. Had a chance to be able to talk to her about her life of service and what all of us can learn from it. Enjoy this episode with Mia Hollins-Martin. You are definitely living a life of service, Mia. Where did that start for you?
It started with my grandparents and fell on through with my parents. My parents were very instrumental in the NAACP. And I think I was one of the youngest secretaries for our local branch. So being in that era and in that venue helped me start with service.
Love it. And so many think they can't make a difference as an individual. A lot of us may have looked at the world and think that. When did you realize that you could?
Oh, when I first started with Hope House, really.
Okay.
Hope House is a nonprofit ministry for seriously ill outpatients, and guests stay with us while they're going through radiation, chemotherapy, or other outpatient treatments. And to be able to be there for someone. When my grandmother, my dad's mom, had cancer, she lived close enough to her doctors. But I always look at a guest when they come in, and my heart for them is, who would have taken care of my grandmother if she had not been able to be able to go back and forth. Right. So that's where the heart of service for me really lies, is just being able to be there for someone else.
Love that. How does it make you feel to know that you're doing work that's changing lives?
Very humble, very humble. Growing up, I would have never thought, I would never have chosen this for me. And I know my sisters are watching, so I can say it. They know the story. They know their lives. And I am 7 8 years older than my sister. So I was an only child for a while. So I was very spoiled. So that part of my life, seeing and being giving, that was not really what I wanted to do. But when the Lord placed it upon me, and my heart changed, because like I said, when I saw what would my grandmother have gone through, that is what made me see with different eyes how to be a help to someone, how to care for someone. By nature, I'm very nurturing. I love to nurture people. I love to, as my sisters say, take care of people.
Yeah.
But I didn't know how to do it in the right way. My way was bossy. But now it's being a help to, and I enjoy that.
I love that. So this next question is, this next question is for you, Mia, but it goes to all of us. And I think about myself with this question too, because it's one thing to be of service, it's one thing to give. And we have a lot of people in here that I know for a fact are those people. But my question to you, and what I want our audience to think about as well, is when running on empty, because it can happen, what fills you up?
My family. My relationship with God, and just having quiet time with Him. If it's just me by myself, I can read, listen to music, and just have meditation time with Him. But then after that, then it's my family. I have a family that can, when you think you're too high, they'll bring you down.
Yeah.
And when you're too low, they will bring you up. So that's how I get filled up.
Love it. Stacy in Virginia says, wow, I love how she is blessing others. Thank you so much for that, Stacy. I appreciate you joining us over there virtually as well. So your fifth question is, can you give us an example of what we can do in our own lives to help others? I mean, you're doing that with Hope House, but what can all of us do to make a difference?
When I read that question, and I had a lot of answers, but the one that kept coming back to me is listening. Have a listening. If we can give money, we can volunteer. But when I found that when someone is going through and they don't know how to say it, or have anyone to talk to, that they don't think they have anybody to talk to, just have a listening ear. And a hug. Those are the two things that I know makes a big difference, especially where I am at Hope House. They just found out this devastating diagnosis. and they're in a new city because you have to be at least 45 miles outside of Jackson. So they come to a new city, then you hear all the news about Jackson. So and all of these things, but just being able to listen to them. So when you meet somebody and the Lord will let you know what they need, but if you have the listening ear, that is one of the biggest things most people need, especially in today's society.
Yes, that's a good point. So the last question I have is your bonus question then, Mia. And again, thank you so much for saying yes to this. Appreciate it.
Very much.
So we began the conversation by talking about your kind of being involved in the life of service. I want to know, how has your work changed you?
I am much more giving. I have found to be nicer because I could be mean. Like I said, I'm the oldest of 3 girls, so I was like the babysitter, the boss, and all of that. And that's just how I was could be controlling. I can even say that. But now it's about sharing and being more open. If I had not crossed the lives of the people that because I've been at this 24 years.
Wow.
So I've come across hundreds and hundreds of people, and each one has made an impact in my life. And I want to make an impact in someone else's life.
Love that. Again, everyone, Mia Martin, everyone. Let's give her a hand. All right.
So many great reminders there from Mia. I just want to talk about 2 of them. One, make sure you have a source that fills you up. For Mia and myself, actually, too, it is faith and family. And then notice what she said, too, about the importance of listening to others. So many times we try to think we have to say so much. But I love what Mia had to say about the importance of listening and the power in that. Hope you guys have enjoyed this episode of Daily Dose of Good News. If you've missed any of our previous episodes, make sure you guys head over to our YouTube playlist at dailydoseofgoodnews.com. That's dailydoseofgoodnews.com. Until next time, continue to be able to look for ways to be able to pour good news into others and be a source of good news for them as well. Take care. We'll talk soon.